I'm recording.
Hi guys, it's Audrey here, your favorite Gogobot West LA CM, and we're here at the new Gogobot headquarters, and I'm here with Travis, our CEO. I know a lot of you guys have asked who is the brains behind Gogobot and who created Gogobot, so I want to introduce you to the CEO. Say hi to Travis.
Hello, Los Angeles.
Yay! So, Travis, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I grew up in Colorado. I've lived all over the place. Lived in the Bay Area. I lived in LA for 5 years. Spent a couple of years in London. I've lived in Hawaii and Finland. I love travel. I'm super passionate about travel and food, and I started Gogobot a lot because of those passions.
All right. Okay. So the most important question, though, is what does Gogobot mean? What is Gogobot?
A lot of people ask me that question, and most people I tell them that I can't actually tell them the answer because I don't want to have to kill them.
All right.
But for Los Angeles, we could probably make an exception.
Awesome.
So the name Gogobot was actually a name that I came up with. So I'm a musician, among other things, and I really care about words and sort of the rhythm of words and the sound of words. And we were really looking for a name that represented something different. We wanted to do something very different in the travel space than something, like everything had trip or travel in the name. We wanted something that sounded different, that sounded fun, that had a little bit of a beat to it, but also something that would be easy to remember. So if you heard it in a crowded bar and you wake up the next morning with a headache, you could still remember that name. And Gogobot came into my mind one day, and we started asking people about it. And then I'd ask them a week later, 3 or 4 different names, which one did they remember? And Gogobot was always the one that stuck.
Cool. I'm sure after a long night at the bar, that's how we all remember the name.
Yeah.
All right.
Gogobot West LA party.
Yeah, at the next West LA party. Woot woot. Okay. So another very important question is, when is the Android app coming out?
Android is coming soon, so we are actively working on it. I'll introduce you to some of the team in a minute. But,
Some of the team?
The guys have been hard at work.
Yeah, pretty hard at work.
Building Android, and we're hoping it's definitely going to come out this fall, and hopefully by November.
Sweet. Get excited, guys. I know you've been waiting. All right, so what is your favorite feature on the site?
Well, I like a lot of the features, but I think the part that I've really been loving is just the postcards and watching people create postcards, seeing the amazing meals my friends are eating and the cool places people are going, and it allows me to sort of, every day I love getting on there at lunch and just sort of like escape the Bay Area for a little bit and go discover, China or Europe or some incredible island. I'm very happy with that.
And where do you see Gogobot being in the next couple of years? It's such a brand new company.
We are building really the travel side of the future, and we really see ourselves as a company that's going to completely revolutionize the way people discover good restaurants, cool bars, great hotels, what destinations to go to. We've been around now for only a bit over 18 months, and the site has been going just absolutely gangbusters. We've grown 30x in the last sort of year alone. And we're continually building out and building the features so that you can take it on your iPhone, soon you'll be able to get it on your Android. We'll be looking at tablets, but we ultimately are looking to build a site where anyone can go to find an amazing place in any city in the world and always know that the information they're going to get is going to be trustworthy, it's going to be spot on for their taste and really relevant to them and who they are personally, as opposed to having to dig through piles of anonymous reviews and just hope the person who gave it a 5-star review has something in common with you in terms of taste. I think that's an old way of thinking about the world. We're really building a travel and a review site for the next generation.
Awesome. And last question is, what is your dream destination?
Well, I love travel, first of all. So I've been to,
I would hope so.
I've been to 55 countries, and
that's a lot.
I would say I loved probably 48 of them. So I'm pretty easy to please in some ways. I like to travel a lot. I've become particularly interested in the Philippines.
Interesting.
In the last couple of months, just because people are posting these crazy postcards of like these turquoise pools and waterfalls and beaches. I never knew anything about the Philippines.
Yeah. So you've never been?
Never been, but looks pretty awesome. The Maldives, I would love to go to. I would love to go up to northern India, up into the Himalayas.
I want to go there, yeah.
I mean, what's great about this job is there are so many amazing places to go, and we really get exposure and learn about all these cool places all the time. So my wish list keeps getting longer and longer.
I'm sure. After looking at all those postcards too, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Travis, do you think you can give us a tour of the new office and maybe, introduce us to some of the team members?
Yes.
Cool. All right, let's do it.
So this is the office, the new Gogobot headquarters. We moved in here in June of last year. It's a cool, open, industrial space. We've got cement floors.
I know. I like this whole
We've got sort of garage doors
This garage door
behind you. Mr. Cameraman.
You can see it back there too.
Yeah, so we wanted something open space. We like to have everyone in the same room. This is the team. So, if you like our iPhone app, these are the guys who built it for you. Yay. This is Rodrigo and Warren. They made it awesome. Super geniuses. Rodrigo's now working on the Android app as well, so keeping busy. This is Adrian and Steve. These are also engineers in the team. Adrian built the new homepage with the sort of scrolling photos, and it's done a lot of amazing stuff. Steve does a little bit of everything, so he basically built the entire back end for the mobile, and basically is one of our big problem solvers if anything complicated comes up to take care of it. This is Osher, our chief scientist. His job is to make sure that the reviews and recommendations you get are better every time you come back to the site, so he's building a lot of intelligence into the site. This is Iman, our very first designer. He won the 2010 Crunchy Award for the site with the best design on the internet. Super designer, does a lot of our front-end stuff. This is Ori, the co-founder and CTO of Gogobot. So he's sort of the real brains behind the map of the business. I'm just here to sort of look good. This is Eduardo. He does a lot of our sort of Facebook integration and all the sort of social parts of the site, amongst other things. This is Netta, who just joined us. She's making sure all of our data is the best data you can possibly get. It's Dave. He's doing magical things on the design front. He designed all the topic pages, the hotel pages, the restaurant pages, and he's got some really cool stuff coming out next week. So next week, start stretching your browser in and out a bit.
Cool.
It's Alex, our editorial director. So she makes sure that we've got great content and great writing, and all the best places in the world are on the site, and the information is accurate, and oversees the blog and our editorial staff.
I think the rest are...
And this is Gang, back there. Gang is our intern, and he is taking care of business on all sorts of stuff.
And we'll be in LA shortly.
And we'll be in LA shortly.
Helping us out.
So that's the office. We've got a kitchen back around the corner. If you're a software engineer and you're looking for a job, and you're rather talented, give us a call. We are hiring.
Last question is, how are these rooms named? I've been looking at all the cute room names.
So we have a lot of rooms. So this one is called Honey Badger. If you don't know about that, look it up on YouTube. This one's called Nyan Cat. Look that up on YouTube.
Oh, they're all YouTube.
This one's called Happy Halloween. Also look that up on YouTube. They're funny things that happen to us. That's just how we name them.
Cool, I love it. Well, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you everyone for coming to our office.
Travis will come down to LA soon so you can meet him in person. Wink, wink. Boat party, September 23rd. Be there or be square.
All right. Yeah, I hope I can come down. I love LA, so any chance I can get.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
And until next time.